Getting set for qualifier number 3 up next. Scheduled to be a field of 6. Looks like we've got all 6 of them on the track, including their number 4, Desperate Man, the reigning Canadian Horse of the Year, last year's Pepsi North America Cup champion, getting set for his 2022 qualifying debut. And the starting gate now moves into position for qualifier number 3, field of 6, older pacers here. We've got Armor Sealster, Second Bruiser, Sunshine Boy, Desperate Man, Control Heaven, and Powertrain. Starting gate picking up speed, and here they come. They're off and pacing here in qualifier number 3, and there goes Control Heaven shooting out from the center at the rail. Armor Sealster makes a break. Off stride goes Armor Sealster at the rail, easily out of harm's way. A Second Bruiser, Sunshine Boy, Desperate Man, and Powertrain will loop around. Heading into the first turn, and we're going to see Sunshine Boy here looking to move up to the front. Will want to dictate the terms, as Control Heaven at the inside has the short advantage as they head towards the opening quarter. Not a lot of speed in the early going. The opening quarter was 29 and 2, and into the backstretch they go. And up front, your leader is now Sunshine Boy, but not for long. Here comes Desperate Man underway now for Henry, and Desperate Man is rushing here in the second quarter as they're ramping things up. So Desperate Man on the outside up to confront Sunshine Boy. Inside, there's Control Heaven, also on the outside. Getting into the mix and getting into the action is Powertrain. So Desperate Man clears, but now we'll have to hand over the lead to Powertrain as they roll along here in the second quarter. They're past the half in 57 and 3. On to the final turn they go, and Powertrain now overtakes Desperate Man. All of a sudden, Sunshine Boy is relegated to third. The early leader, Control Heaven, is now back in fourth. Second Bruiser is fifth, and Armor Sealster is racing in sixth, about 8 lengths from the front. Midway around the final turn, it is Powertrain the leader. Leads by a little more than a length and a half. Desperate Man in second. To the outside comes Sunshine Boy. Then we're back to Control Heaven, Second Bruiser, and your trailer's Armor Sealster. 3/4, 126 flat. Off the turn and into the stretch. Powertrain up front. On the outside, Sunshine Boy, all kinds of room now here for Desperate Man to try and shoot on by. They come into the final 1/8 of the mile. Powertrain gets steppy, and as Philion tries to keep him together, he'll be overtaken by Desperate Man along with Sunshine Boy, and charging from the back comes Second Bruiser. 4 across, coming to the line, it'll be Desperate Man to take it by a slim margin from Second Bruiser. Sunshine Boy, Powertrain fourth. They stop the clock in 1:53 and 1. Up next is qualifier number 4. We've got a field of 8. Looks like we've got 7 of them on the gate. So we do have 1 scratch. That is of number 2. Better Sing It. So it's a field of 7, inside out. Miss Sophia Rose, Moonlit Affair, Soundbite Hanover, Born Ready, Tall Dark Beauty, Here's the Thing, and Man Eater. Picking up speed. Here they come for the 4th. They're off and pacing, and Here's the Thing is going to get away to the early lead. It's Here's the Thing out to the front. Man-Eater on the outside. There is Soundbite Hanover getting away in 3rd. Green beginning for a few of them, as surprisingly, Tall Dark Beauty is going to get up into 4th. Miss Sophia Rose back to Moonlit Affair, and your early trailer is Born Ready as they go into the first turn. Here's the Thing. Up front by 5 lengths, heading towards the opening quarter, while Man-Eater is racing in 2nd. They come to the opening quarter, and it is clocked in 28 and 2. Into the backstretch they'll go, and they're following Here's the Thing. It's Here's the Thing, leading the way for Tom Smith. Racing in 2nd, that is Man-Eater. Back in 3rd is Soundbite Hanover. About a half dozen lengths then going to Tall Dark Beauty. And then we got 3 of them at the back, Miss Sophia Rose, Moonlit Affair, and Born Ready. Up front, it is Here's the Thing with the lead. The lead shrinks a little bit as they come towards the half. Man-Eater gets a little closer as they are past the half in 57 and 4. On to the final turn. Here's the Thing, leading Man-Eater by a length and a half. Then in 3rd is Soundbite Hanover. 4th is Tall Dark Beauty. Now advanced into 5th is Moonlit Affair. Moving at the back is Born Ready around Miss Sophia Rose. They're halfway around the final turn. Here's the Thing. Looks to escape on them right here now. Gets away from Man-Eater. The lead is 3 lengths coming towards 3/4. Soundbite Hanover's racing in 3rd. Then 4th is Tall Dark Beauty. Into 5th, Moonlit Affair. 127 and 4 for 3/4. 3rd panel, 30 seconds flat. They're into the stretch. It is Here's the Thing. Man-Eater in 2nd. Looking to comp the inside, Soundbite Hanover. Tall Dark Beauty in 4th. Looking to come on between horses is Moonlit Affair. But Here's the Thing is going to go coast to coast. It'll be Here's the Thing to take qualifier number 4, as it's the 3-year-old daughter of Up the Credit to win it. Finishing in 2nd, it will be tight. Soundbite Hanover gets it from Man-Eater. Then it was Moonlit Affair. Finishing 5th was Tall Dark Beauty, going back to Born Ready and Miss Sophia Rose. Time of the mile, 1:57 flat. Up next is qualifier number 5, Older Pacers. We'll be moving in behind the starting gate in just a couple of moments. Carded as a field of 8. Looks like we got 7 of them on the track at the moment. All right, we were waiting on one more horse, that being number 3, Trafalgar, now out on the track. So all 8 participants for qualifier number 5 are now on the track. And once Trafalgar gets around to the backside, the gate will be in motion for qualifier number 5. All right, it's time now for our 5th qualifier. 4-year-olds and up on the pace, inside out, setting a precedent. Flossie, Trafalgar, Beach Party, Cadillac by Yama, Ideal Perception, Rockin' and Talkin', and Point to My Grandson. That's your field of 8 for our 5th qualifier here this morning from Woodbine Mohawk Park. Starting gate to the top of the stretch. Field of 8 for qualifier number 5, picking up speed, and here they come. They're off and pacing. Pretty even beginning. Trafalgar is going to push ahead. Also firing out of there goes Rockin' and Talkin'. From the center, Cadillac by Yama forwardly placed. Flossie is to that one's inside. Far outside, Point to My Grandson looking to get into the upper half of this group. From the rail, setting a precedent, got away 6th. 7th is Ideal Perception. And 8th is Beach Party. They head into the first turn. And it is Rockin' and Talkin' showing the way. Trafalgar is in 2nd. Racing along 3rd, Cadillac by Yama. As Point to My Grandson finds a seat in 4th. The opening quarter was paced in 28 and 3. Into the backstretch they go, and we're going to get a lead change. Trafalgar will come around and overtake the top spot from Rockin' and Talkin'. Continuing 3rd is Cadillac by Yama. Point to My Grandson is in 4th. 2 lengths back to Flossie, who is racing in 5th. 6th up the backside is setting a precedent. Then 7th is Ideal Perception, and 8th at the rear of the field, that is Beach Party. The half, we'll see Trafalgar lead by 2 lengths at a half of 56 and 2. So a solid second quarter there as they were rolling along off a 28 and 3 opener. It is Trafalgar, the leader. In 2nd, Rockin' and Talkin'. 2 lengths back to Cadillac by Yama in 3rd. Point to My Grandson is 4th. Another 2 then going back to Flossie. Coming to the outside, setting a precedent from 6th. 7th is Ideal Perception. Beach Party is your trailer. Trafalgar takes them down to 3/4 in 1:25 and 1. Turning for home. It's Trafalgar from Rockin' and Talkin', the early leader who looks to regain that top spot. Rockin' and Talkin' to the outside, coming on by, taking it from Trafalgar. Back in 3rd is Cadillac by Yama. Racing in 4th, Point to My Grandson. Setting a precedence, moved up into 5th. 16th to go. Rockin' and Talkin' with the lead by a couple of lengths. It'll be Rockin' and Talkin' to take it. Cadillac by Yama finishing in 2nd. A few of them rallying from the back. Point to My Grandson finished as in 3rd. Then it was Ideal Perception setting a precedent. Flossie, Trafalgar, and Beach Party. Time of the mile, 1:53 and 2. All right, here we go now for qualifier number 6. 3-year-old Trotters assembling. Looks like we have a scratch of number 2, PC Double Down, so it's American Bliss K, Sir Nick, Southport, Drinks at Home, War Result, Barroom Brawl Boys, and Kevin's Playmate. Field of 7 picking up speed for qualifier number 6. Off stride number 1, American Bliss K. Rest of them are off and trotting. Drinks at Home comes away well from the center, but not as quick as Barroom Brawl Boys, who is pointed for the lead. War Result is also coming away well. At the inside, it's Sir Nick to get away in 4th, followed by Kevin's Playmate, then to Southport, and off stride was American Blizz K. Into the first turn they go. It's Barroom Brawl Boys with the advantage off stride on the outside. That is War Result. War Result makes the miscue. So it'll be Barroom Brawl Boys leading them through an opening quarter of 29-3. Into the backstretch they go. Barroom Brawl Boys leading it for Gino Toscani. Racing in second is Drinks at Home. Then third is Sir Nick. 2.5 lengths going back to Kevin's Playmate in 4th, who is tightening up as we speak. And then it is Southport in 5th. Back to the breakers, that being War Result, who's probably 10 lengths behind the main pack, and well back to American Blizz K. We get a lead change as Drinks at Home overtakes the top spot. It's Drinks at Home by a couple of lengths from Barroom Brawl Boys as they come towards the half. The half is hit in 101 flat. Heading towards the final turn. And it is Drinks at Home who is leading the way for Bob McClure, the 3-year-old son of Royalty for Life. Up top here from Barroom Brawl Boys, Sir Nick in 3rd. Then a big gap developing back to Kevin's Playmate in 4th. Trying to get underway was Southport, being called upon back there in 5th. War Result, and your trailer's American Blizz K. Drinks at Home, a comfortable leader coming towards 3/4. Up top, leading Barroom Brawl Boys at the 3rd station in 1:30-3. 3rd quarter was trotted in 29-3. Off the turn and into the stretch, it's Drinks at Home. Barroom Brawl Boys in 2nd. We'll try and fend off Sir Nick, who is trying to challenge for that 2nd spot. Then we go well back to War Result, who's off stride again in the lane, who was overtaking 4th, also making a break in the stretch. That was Southport. Coming to the line, it is Drinks at Home, looking good as Drinks at Home storms home to win in 157-4. Up next is qualifier number 7. Starting gate wings are open. We've got a group of 3-year-old pacing fillies here, 8 of them in total. Inside Out, Ribbon Ridge, Velvet Stinger, Free as Can Be, Alla Prima, LA Sealster, Motivation, Stonebridge Thalia, and More Than My Hometown. That's your field of 8 for qualifier number 7. Starting gate nearing the top of the stretch. 3-year-old pacing fillies assembled. Qualifier number 7 is now picking up speed, and here they come. They're off and pacing. More Than My Hometown was trying to charge from the outside. The inside 3, though, all get away well. Ribbon Ridge, Velvet Stinger, and Free as Can Be. Following into the center is Motivation. That one's inside LA Sealster. Then we go to Alla Prima and your early trailers, Stonebridge Thalia. Towards the first bend they go. And up front, from the rail, Ribbon Ridge will point them into the first turn, the leader. It's Ribbon Ridge from Velvet Stinger. Dropping in third. That is More Than My Hometown from the outside starting spot. On the outside, Motivation is fourth. The opening quarter was 29-1. Into the backstretch they go, and they are following Ribbon Ridge from Velvet Stinger in second. Third is More Than My Hometown. Motivation hasn't seen the pylons and will now work towards the front. Racing in fifth, that is Free as Can Be. 3 lengths then going back to LA Sealster. Another 2 to Alla Prima and your trailer, Stonebridge Thalia. Motivation has been on the outside, grinding her way up towards the lead, and she'll now overtake Ribbon Ridge as they come to the half. So Motivation will take the lead at a half of 59-2. Second quarter was 30-1. A little bit quicker for Motivation, who has now settled on the front. Ribbon Ridge in second, Velvet Stinger in third. To the outside underway is Free as Can Be, advancing now up into fourth. Then it is More Than My Hometown now back in fifth. We go back to the final 3. LA Sealster at the inside. That one is battling with Alla Prima, and Stonebridge Thalia is your trailer. Here is Ribbon Ridge coming right back to take the top spot from Motivation at 3/4 in 129 flat. They'll spin for home. Ribbon Ridge on the outside. Motivation at the rail. Behind horses is Free as Can Be, Velvet Stinger, and More Than My Hometown to the far outside. Ribbon Ridge in the final 1/8 of the mile, trying to get by Motivation, who continues to dig in and continues to battle, but Free as Can Be will try to get by on the outside. 3 across at the edge of the tote board. Far outside, Free as Can Be. Up the inside, Motivation. Free as Can Be will take it. Motivation, Ribbon Ridge, Velvet Stinger. Then it was More Than My Hometown in fifth. We go back to Stonebridge Thalia, LA Sealster, and Alla Prima. Time of the mile, 1:56-3. And next up is qualifier number 8 as we reach the halfway point of today's session. Field of 8 for the 8th as we've got older Trotters inside out. Here's the field. Wee Jill, HP Mama B, Tesla Sealster, The Prince, It's Time to Go Home, Mikey Mass, Wish You'd Tell Me, and Taxico Man. That's your field of 8 for qualifier number 8. Starting gate to the top of the stretch. Trotters picking up speed for qualifier number 8. Here they come. They're off and trotting. A break at the beginning for the rail starter, Wee Jill. Hustling out of there goes the Prince along with Mikey Mass. Also coming ahead is Tesla Sealster. It's Time to Go Home. On the outside, that is Taxico Man. HP Mama B got away 6th. 7th, that is as they head towards the first turn, Wish You'd Tell Me. And your breaker at the beginning is Wee Jill, who is well back as they head towards the opening quarter. It is the Prince who gets the early control. The opening quarter is chopped out in 29 seconds flat. The Prince leading it. It's the Prince and Paul McDonnell by a length and a half from Mikey Mass, who trots along in second. A couple lengths then going back to It's Time to Go Home in third. Fourth up the backside, Tesla Sealster. Then fifth is Taxico Man. Sixth is HP Mama B, followed seventh by Wish You'd Tell Me. And your trailer is Wee Jill. Single file as they go towards the half, and the Prince gets to call the shots. Second consecutive qualifier for the Prince, who last raced in mid-November. Last time out, just went around. 2:02 and 3 was his clocking. This time, doing the heavy lifting. It's the Prince. Past the half in 59 and 1. Second quarter was trotted in 30 and a fifth. Leads by a length and a half from Mikey Mass, who gets the nice 2-hole trip. Then It's Time to Go Home. Going back to Tesla Sealster in fourth. HP Mama B stays on the wood fifth to the outside. Wish You'd Tell Me is looking to advance. Then it is Taxico Man, and your trailer continues to be Wee Jill. The Prince, the leader. Mikey Mass right on his helmet in second. 129 for 3/4. Off the turn and into the stretch. The Prince, the leader. Mikey Mass now looks to shoot on by, and Mikey Mass takes the lead as they come to the 8th pole. The Prince is in second. It's Time to Go Home back in third. On the outside, Wish You'd Tell Me's into fourth. HP Mama B now finishing up well into fifth. As they come into deep stretch, it'll be Mikey Mass going away. Mikey Mass takes it by about 4 lengths. The Prince finishes in second. On the outside, Wish You'd Tell Me got third. From It's Time to Go Home and HP Mama B, time of the mile, 1:56 and 4. And with the conclusion of qualifier number 8, we will now be taking a break as we hit the midway point of today's 16-race session. Qualifiers 9 through 16 coming up next. This break should last about 20 to 25 minutes, and then we'll get back to action. All right, we're almost set to get things going once again here this morning. As coming up next, it'll be qualifier number 9. Horses are moving out onto the racetrack. Qualifier number 9 is up next. It'll be a field of 8 for a 9th qualifier. No scratches, so the field of 8. That will line up from inside out. We have Say Something, Pocahontas, HP Felicity, Elegant Mermaid, Hershey Sealster, Allison Ann Hanover, Mischievous Rose, and Grace. Looks like we got a bit of a false start here. We'll have to wait and see exactly what is causing this delay. So they'll regroup before here, qualifier number 9. So there's a bit of a malfunction with the starting gate. And with that, they're going to now switch cars, and then we will resume with today's action. So with that, we have a slight delay before we resume with today's action of qualifiers. They'll switch the start car out. Should take a few minutes, and then qualifier number 9 will get underway. 16 in total on today's card as we continue on with qualifiers from Woodbine Mohawk Park. So once again, just an update. They are currently switching the starting car, and once that is complete, qualifier number 9 will get underway. And the backup starting gate is now making its way to the track, being driven on the backside, and we can get back to action here today at Woodbine Mohawk Park. All right, if the wings open up, we can get back to action here today from Woodbine Mohawk Park. We've got a field of 8 for qualifier number 9. Nothing's changed in the meantime, just a new start car. Inside Out, Say Something, Pocahontas, HP Felicity, Elegant Mermaid, Hershey Sealster, Allison Ann Hanover, Mischievous Rose, and Grace. That's your field of 8 for qualifier number 9. 3-year-old trotting fillies for qualifier number 9 are in behind the starting gate. Starting gate to the top of the stretch. Second half of today's qualifying session. Trotters picking up speed, and here they come. They're off and trotting, and it'll be Mischievous Rose, who times it well, storms out to the early lead. Allison Ann Hanover gets away in second. Pocahontas is in third. From the center, HP Felicity. Hershey Sealster at the rail, Say Something, followed by Elegant Mermaid, and Grace will get away in eighth. Mischievous Rose, though, leads them by 5 or 6 lengths going into that first turn. Looking to come around is HP Felicity from Allison Ann Hanover, who is well off of the early leader. It'll be Mischievous Rose storming to the opening quarter in 29 seconds flat. So a 29-1, check that opening quarter for Mischievous Rose. Into the backstretch, she leads the way. We had a breaker in the first turn. Austria went Elegant Mermaid. Mischievous Rose is leading it. Racing in second is HP Felicity. Allison Ann Hanover is in third. Pocahontas trots along in fourth. Then we go 3 lengths back to Hershey Sealster in fifth. That one is being tracked up the backside by Say Something. Grace is seventh, and your trailer eighth is the breaker Elegant Mermaid. The half was hit in 58 and 3. On to the final turn for Mischievous Rose. Mischievous Rose, the runner-up in last year's OSS Super Final, is leading it in her 2022 debut. The lead, though, starting to shrink a little bit. HP Felicity getting closer in second. Allison Ann Hanover picks it up in third. So too does Pocahontas. Then we go back to Hershey Sealster, Say Something. Grace is seventh, and your trailer eighth is Elegant Mermaid. Mischievous Rose, though, looking good on the lead at 3/4 in 130 flat. So had them back down in that third quarter. Check that, 130-1. So that was a 31-3 set third quarter. And into the stretch now, Mischievous Rose kicks it up, and she will get away on them once again. Mischievous Rose into the final eighth of the mile. HP Felicity in second. Pocahontas on the outside trying to get into that spot. From the center, that is Hershey Sealster. Coming on, Say Something, and Grace trying to finish up well. Coming to the line, Mischievous Rose will take it. Finishing second was Pocahontas. Holding third was HP Felicity over Hershey Sealster. Time of the mile, 158-2. All right, here we go with qualifier number 10. 3-year-old pacing fillies will begin to assemble. Looks like we've got one scratch as there's only 6 of them on the track. And it looks like number 7, Cheryl's Shadow, is out. So your field of 6 from the inside out. Power of an Angel, Warwick Expat, Fade Out, Do It for Josie, Lions Believer, and Silver Label. Qualifier number 10 coming up next. Starting gate to the top of the stretch. Off stride number 3, Fade Out. The other 5 on gate. Qualifier number 10 picking up speed, and here they come. They're off and pacing. Warwick Expat getting the first call. Silver Label is crossing over in front of Do It for Josie. Power of an Angel. Twisting and turning in the early going. Settles down, is racing in 4th. Then it is Lions Believer, and we go back to the breaker, Fade Out. Heading into the first turn, and your leader is Warwick Expat. Warwick Expat is up front. The daughter of Sports Writer leads it from Silver Label. Off stride as it went into the first bend. Went Lions Believer. That one made a break. The opening quarter was 29-2. Warwick Expat is leading it. Silver Label races in 2nd. Do It for Josie is in 3rd. Then in 4th, that is Power of an Angel, resetting after the break before the quarter, Lions Believer, and Fade Out has pulled up. Racing up the backside, it is Warwick Expat. 3 for 7 in her rookie campaign, debut qualifier here in her 3-year-old season. Leads by a length and a half from Lion. That is racing in 2nd, Silver Label, the OSS Gold winner, and the runner-up in last year's Super Final, getting the 2-hole trip. The half was 59-3. Second quarter was paced in 30-1. On to the final turn they go. Warwick Expat by a length and a half from Silver Label. Do It for Josie 3rd, and Power of an Angel is 4th. Then it's about a half dozen lengths going back to Lions Believer. Warwick Expat doing the heavy lifting here, as Silver Label looks poised for the final quarter sprint. Also right there is Do It for Josie, and Power of an Angel's ready to go. They're past 3 quarters in 1:29-3, 30 seconds even in the 3rd quarter. Off the turn and into the stretch. Warwick Expat. To the outside comes Silver Label. Warwick Expat and Silver Label quickly looking to rush by Silver Label, and she takes the lead with 1/8 of a mile to go. Warwick Expat back in 2nd. Do It for Josie is 3rd. Power of an Angel 4th, and Lions Believer back in 5th. It'll be Silver Label with a good-looking 3-year-old debut qualifier. It'll be Silver Label to win it by 3. 2nd went to Do It for Josie. Then it was Warwick Expat from Power of an Angel, and Lions Believer 156-1 for Silver Label. Up next is the 11th qualifier. It'll be a field of 7 3-year-old Pacers. Inside out, we have Fox Valley Carlin, Rockaway Bay, Dreamfair Arnie B, Lions Lou, Annie Special, The Boss Said, and Jabberwocky. That's your field for the 11th qualifiers. The starting gate moves into position. Wings are now open. Three-year-old Pacers, Colts and Geldings for qualifier number 11, starting gate to the top of the stretch. Starting gate picking up speed, and here they come. They're off and pacing. It'll be The Boss Said that strides out to the early advantage. Rockaway Bay getting away in second from the center. AT Special on the outside. Jabberwocky is forwardly placed and driving on for McNair. Getting away in fifth is Dreamfair Arnie B, followed by Fox Valley Carlin, and your early trailer is Lions Lou. Heading into the first turn, Jabberwocky on the outside, works up to the top, and will cross over here before the opening quarter. That'll put The Boss Said in second. The opening quarter was 29-3. Into the backstretch they go, and they are following Jabberwocky, who has a loose lead. They straighten out for the long Woodbine Mohawk Park backstretch. Jabberwocky up front. In second is The Boss Said. Then we go about 5 lengths back to Rockaway Bay. Whip over that one's tail. 2 lengths then to Ain't He Special in fourth. Fifth up the backside, Dreamfair Arnie B. Then 6 is Fox Valley Carlin. And racing in 7th is Lions Lou. Coming to the half, it is Jabberwocky up top by a length and a half. Half was clocked in 58-2. Second quarter paced in 28-4. On to the final turn they go. It is Jabberwocky, the gelded son of He's Watching, leading by a length and a half. The Boss Said right there on the helmet in second. Rockaway Bay gets a little bit closer in third. 2 lengths then going back to Annie Special fourth. Fifth is Dreamfair Arnie B. Getting underway is Lions Lou advancing on the outside, and Fox Valley Carlin is the trailer. 3/4 is coming up next, and they're getting a little closer now at Jabberwocky, who takes them past 3/4 in 1:27-2. Off the turn and into the stretch. 29 seconds even in the third quarter. Into the lane, it's Jabberwocky. Up the rail, The Boss Said will try and make a bid. Lions Lou is up into third. Fourth is Rockaway Bay. Then we go back to Ain't He Special, Dreamfair Arnie B, and Fox Valley Carlin, and it is The Boss Said who comes through at the inside. It'll be The Boss Said to take qualifier number 11. Tight battle for second will go to Rockaway Bay. Then it was Jabberwocky, followed by Ain't He Special on the far outside. Up the rail was Dreamfair Arnie B, Lions Lou, and Fox Valley Carlin, 1:55-1. Starting gate, moving into position. Time for our qualifier number 12 today. 3-year-old Trotters. Group of 3-year-old trotting fillies, 9 of them in total. Inside Out, Nellie Hudson, Lady Renee, Royal Revenge. Then Time I'll Pass You By, LMC Butterscotch, Alexa Play Country. And PC Living a Dream, Patrick's Choice, and Cleveland Monica. That's your group of 9 for our 12th qualifier. Starting gate to the top of the stretch. Sophomore trotting fillies picking up speed, and here they come. They're off and trotting right from the center. LMC Butterscotch is charging out of there, but maybe the quickest away is Patrick's Choice. That one is airborne on the outside. Coming away well, Alexa Play Country towards the inside. Lady Renee. Off stride went the rail starter, Nellie Hudson. They're heading to the first turn. Patrick's Choice getting the front from Alexa Play Country. Lady Renee at the inside third. Then it's LMC Butterscotch on the outside fourth. Getting away fifth is Royal Revenge. Sixth as they go into the first turn is PC Living a Dream. That one being followed by Cleveland Monica. We go back then to Time I'll Pass You By, and the breaker was Nellie Hudson. The opening quarter was 30 and 1. A 30 and 1 opening quarter. That was courtesy of Patrick's Choice and Rick Zeron leading the way. They lead by 2 lengths. Back in second, Alexa Play Country. Another 2 lengths to Lady Renee, who is in third. Fourth up the backside, LMC Butterscotch. That one being tracked by Royal Revenge. And then it's PC Living a Dream. Cleveland Monica. Time I'll Pass You By. And then it's probably about 25 lengths going back to the trailer, Nellie Hudson. The half was hit in 102 flat, so they weren't going a whole lot in the second quarter as they went 31 and 4, and the leader continues to be Patrick's Choice. Still a loose lead of nearly 2 lengths as Alexa Play Country remains in second. Advancing on the outside, first up, this is LMC Butterscotch into third. Down at the rail fourth is Lady Renee. On cover and getting towed up a little bit closer is Royal Revenge, just 3 lengths from the front. On that one's back is PC Living a Dream. Down to the cones, Cleveland Monica. 3 deep as they come off the last turn as Time I'll Pass You By. 3/4 was 134. So they bunch up and turn for home. It's Patrick's Choice has had the lead. LMC Butterscotch on the outside coming on by. It's LMC Butterscotch. Patrick's Choice trying to dig in. Here's Royal Revenge in the center of the track. PC Living a Dream is into fourth. Off stride in the lane when Alexa Play Country coming to the edge of the tote board, and Patrick's Choice will turn him aside and takes it by a length. Finishing second was LMC Butterscotch. Then it was Royal Revenge third. Time of the mile, 2:02 flat. Check that final time, 2:02 and 2. Up next is qualifier number 13. 3-year-old pacing Colts and Geldings, field of 7. Inside out, Mr. Beast, he's really keen. So Mickey, HP Momentum, Lions Pride, Stone Carver, and Caligny Hanover. Field of 7 on gate for qualifier number 13. Starting gate to the top of the stretch. 3-year-old pacing Colts and Geldings picking up speed. Here they come for the 13th. They're off and pacing. He's really keen. Goes on to grab the early lead at the rail, Mr. Beast. There's HP Momentum. Getting away in fourth is Lions Pride. Cutting across to get in front of a pair of rivals. That's Caligny Hanover getting away fifth. 6 is So Mickey, and your early trailer 7th is Stone Carver. To the first turn they go. A little wide as everyone goes around the shadow, except the trailer, as they head towards that opening quarter. He's really keen by a length and a half from Mr. Beast. The opening quarter was paced in 29 seconds flat. Into the backstretch they go. He's really keen, leading by a couple of lengths. It's the gelded son of Sweet Lou showing the way. Mr. Beast is in second, then a pair of lengths going back to HP Momentum in third, followed closely by Lions Pride in fourth. Fifth up the backside, Caligny Hanover, then 6 is So Mickey, and your trailer 7th is Stone Carver. He's really keen, just doing his own thing up front, leading it by 3 lengths from Mr. Beast in second. Off an opening quarter of 29 seconds flat, he's really keen. Will race past the half in 58 and 1. On to the final turn. He's really keen. Points them around that final bend. As tightening up in second is Mr. Beast. Then it is HP Momentum, about 3.5, 4 lengths from the front in third. Back in fourth, Lions Pride. Fifth is Caligny Hanover. At the cone, Stone Carver gains a spot. Getting inside of So Mickey, who's a little fumbly gated at the back. They come to 3/4. He's really keen. Now all of a sudden has Mr. Beast right on his back as they're past 3/4 in 1:27 and 2. They'll turn for home. He's really keen. Rail opens up now for Mr. Beast to try and shoot on through. But meanwhile on the outside, it's HP Momentum who overtakes them all and grabs the lead with 1/8 of a mile to go. HP Momentum. Lions Pride now trying to move into second. At the inside, Mr. Beast. And rallying is Caligny Hanover. Up the cones late is Stone Carver. HP Momentum has got the lead. Caligny Hanover coming on the outside. It'll be HP Momentum. Caligny Hanover in a photo with Mr. Beast for second. Then it was Lions Pride. Stone Carver, he's really keen. And So Mickey, time of the mile, 1:55 and 1. Next up is qualifier number 14. Older pacers getting set to take their positions. We were scheduled to have a field of 8. Looks like we got 7 of them lining up. Number 2, Watch Me Dance is out. So from the inside out, we got Bet 'em on the River, Southfield Stevie, Better Half, State Senator, Full Credit, Royal Tang, and That's a Beach. Field of 7 for qualifier number 14. Starting gate, swings into the stretch. Pacers picking up speed, and here they come. And they're off in pacing in the 14th qualifier, and charging out of there goes Full Credit. Times it nicely and strides out to the early advantage from Better Half getting away in second. State Senator, who is between those rivals on the wings of the gate, will slot in third in front of the rail starter Bet 'em on the River, who got away fourth. Fifth is Royal Tang, who got in front of Southfield Stevie, and your trailers, That's a Beach. Into the first turn they go, and Full Credit is up front here, leading it by a little more than a length and a half. From Better Half and State Senator, that's your top 3 as they race through an opening quarter of 28 and 4. Into the backstretch they go, and they are following Better Half, who is racing in second from Full Credit. That's who they're following. Full Credit is your leader in this group of 7. Better Half in the 2-hole. State Senator is third. Bet 'em on the River racing along in fourth. Royal Tang is fifth. On the outside, That's a Beach. To the inside, 7th is Southfield Stevie. Heading towards the midway point. Off a 28 and 4 opener, Full Credit takes them past the half in 59 and 1. 59 and 1 for the half. On to the final turn. Your leader continuing to be Full Credit. 2-hole trip. Therefore, Better Half. Staying third, State Senator. Here to the outside, now advancing. Royal Tang is underway for McClure and quickly advancing on the outside, now up into third. Racing fifth is Bet 'em on the River. To the outside, That's a Beach. Southfield Stevie down at the rail. It'll be Full Credit, leading them to 3/4 in 128 and 4. Off the turn and into the stretch. It has been Full Credit, but here is the challenger. Royal Tang on the outside, who overtakes the top spot. Royal Tang, Full Credit trying to dig in. Better Half got the great 2-hole trip. Will try to get past Full Credit as they come into deep stretch. Royal Tang, Better Half into second, Full Credit third, and State Senator fourth. It'll be Royal Tang winning it by a length and a quarter in 155 and 4. Next up is qualifier number 15. Three-year-old Trotters will take their spots. We're scratched down to a field of 7. Looks like number 7, Okihili, is out. So from the inside out, we have Molise, Gala Halo, First One, Lily's Lass, Halo It's Heaven, Stormont Mabel, and Sandra. Field of 7. 3-year-old trotting fillies for our 15th qualifier. Starting 8 to the top of the stretch, picking up speed, and here they come. They're off and trotting. A break at the beginning for First One. First call will go to Stormont Mabel, who strides out nicely to the early advantage. Molise is getting away in second. Gala Halo will drop in behind the next door neighbor, getting away third. Then it is Lily's Last Force. Fifth is Halo It's Heaven. And then we go back to Sandra and the breaker. First One has reset and is the trailer sitting 7th, probably about 10 lengths from the front as they're into the first turn. And your leader is Stormont Mabel. Stormont Mabel and Scott Young lead by 2 lengths to the opening quarter in 30-2. Into the backstretch they go, following Stormont Mabel, and it is the daughter of Cadabra showing the way. And a lead here that sits at just more than 3 lengths. Molise is in second. Gila Halo is there in third. Break at the back once again. Ostrai went First One. We recheck in with Lily's Last, who is fourth. Fifth is Halo It's Heaven. Then Sandra is sixth. And back to the breaker, First One. Stormont Mabel off a 30-2 opening quarter is going to race them past the half in 101 even. On to the final turn they go. And it's Stormont Mabel with the lead. Molise has been a few lengths off in second throughout. Gala Halo is in third. Lily's Last remains fourth. Fifth is Halo It's Heaven. Then Sandra is sixth. And your trailer is First One, who is probably a dozen to 15 lengths off the pack as they're into the final turn, approaching 3/4 and out from fourth. Lily's Last is advancing very quickly now. Stormont Mabel takes them past 3/4 in 131 flat. Lily's Last ducks in behind. Into the stretch. Stormont Mabel. Lily's Last gets onto the helmet for a brief moment and comes back out as Lily's Last will try to attack Stormont Mabel, who looks to get away. Final 8th of the mile, still Stormont Mabel. Lily's Last on the outside, getting up to the wheel. Back in third is Sandra. Then Halo It's Heaven advancing into fourth. Edge of the tote board, and Stormont Mabel won't be touched. Stormont Mabel will hold off Lily's Last to win it. Finishing third was Sandra. Then fourth was Halo It's Heaven. Time of the mile, 1:58.3. Starting gate now. All right, the starting gate is rolling. Time for our 16th and final qualifier here at Woodbine Mohawk Park. Trotters assembling. Was to be a field of 7, or was to be a field of 9, I should say. We're scratched down to a field of 7. We take out the 4 horoscope and just looking to see who else is out here. Looks like we've also got a scratch of number 9, Great Magic. So, from the inside out, PC Freewheeling, Upton Abbey Hanover, Cash Hudson, Mr. Walker, Yours If You Want It, Royal Robin, Power Move. Starting gate into the stretch. Here they come for the 16th. And they're off and trotting. A break at the beginning for number 5, Mr. Walker. That one is off stride. We'll give the first call to Power Move, who's out to the front for Drury. Also coming away well, that is Cash Hudson. Then getting away in third is Upton Abbey Hanover. From the rail, it's PC Freewheeling, followed by Yours If You Want It, Royal Rob, and resetting is Mr. Walker. Into the first turn they go. Cash Hudson up front. From Power Move racing in second. Coming to the opening quarter, it'll be Cash Hudson there, stopping the clock in 29 and 1. Onto the backside they go. And they're following Cash Hudson. From Power Move second. Upton Abbey Hanover's 3 lengths from the front in third. Tracked closely by PC Freewheeling in fourth. Fifth is Yours If You Want It. Right on that one's back is Royal Robin. Catching up is Mr. Walker. That's how this field of 7 is situated, but now we'll get some action as out from fifth, getting underway, Yours If You Want It. Another break before the half for Mr. Walker at the rear of the field. Yours If You Want It quickly advances and rushes up and takes the lead as they go past the half. They weren't going a lot here as they're past the half in 1:01 flat. So that was 31 and 4. A little bit quicker for the new leader, Yours If You Want It. Off stride after the half went Royal Rob. That one makes a break. Up front, it's Yours If You Want It, leading by a pair. From Cash Hudson in second. Power Move is third. Upton Abbey Hanover fourth, tracked by PC Freewheeling fifth. Then now into sixth goes Mr. Walker. Still off stride is Royal Rob. 3/4 the next destination for Yours If You Want It, who takes them past the third marker in 1:30 and 2. Off the turn and into the stretch for the final time today. Yours If You Want It, with the advantage at a few lengths. Back in second, Cash Hudson. Power Move is third. Upton Abbey Hanover, PC Freewheeling, Show Clear Racetrack, Mr. Walker, and the trailer is Royal Rob. Now just a 16th to go. Yours If You Want It has the lead. Yours If You Want It is going to take it. Rallying well is PC Freewheeling to finish second. Upton Abbey Hanover third. Then it was Cash Hudson on the outside. Mr. Walker, Power Move, and Royal Rob. Time of the mile in the finale, 1:58 and 4. Once again, final time 1:58 and 4 in our 16th and final qualifier. 1:58 and 4 was the time. Don't forget live racing coming up here tonight, 7 p.m. First race post time.